Okay, I should be back. This one can be deleted. Right, let's return to the penny, you know, the one you're all being here for. It was super hot, so it took a while before I could actually start here, and then I started doing things, and then I got very hot, and well, it's not a pleasant place to be right now. To my channel. Of course, because things were switched, this needs to be redone. Video actions, because I do like my actions. There we go. And you guys can go. Oh well, clean reset sometimes really helps. So anyway, this is a very weird stream. It's a very late stream. And partly the reason is because it's super hot today, again. It's a heat wave, so only now it's decent up here. And the other reason why I couldn't do most of the time is because I had a migraine most of the day. So that wasn't fun, cannot recommend. Okay, what's so huge? Ah, of course, the game is so huge. That really takes up a lot of space. What a surprise, my videos take up a lot of space. What are you? Yeah. So if I clean out my videos, put it to safe storage, I should have a lot of space on my computer again. Okay, so anyway, while you guys were waiting until I would actually go online, I hooked up a fourth monitor, also known as my old TV. However, that old TV, you know, the fourth monitor, my computer only has 3 ports. So that means I now have a duplicate of my third screen is now also on my fourth screen. So is it useful? No, not really. Is it fun? Absolutely. And of course, I have a fourth screen that shows things in a different light. Um, so now I have 4 monitors instead of 2. Okay, you can go. And then this one can go as well. Oh, I also wanted to try something out with music because I'm wearing my headset now. And let's see. Now I need to. It's not my display settings I need. No, I need my sound settings. Speakers, input microphone, and my output is my headset. So, guys, are you hearing the music? And if you do hear the music, please let me know as soon as possible. Okay, great. This means I can finally have music on, which you guys don't hear. And that's actually a lot nicer for me. That way I don't feel like I'm talking into blank space or whatever. So, finally, music. Also have something to drink. And I'll put you over here for now. So I can put I can't permanently unhook my old sound setting, my old microphone, in case I need to return this headset or I can't take it along for whatever reason. Where's my sketch layer? Deep, deep, deep. Well, I wish you all the luck with your sales on Abadai. I won't be attending that. It's too far for us. We'd need to get a hotel and then all your profits are lost to hotel. If I get popular one day, then maybe I'll do it again. Then I might even go to AnimeCon Classic, but I'm not popular, so. Ooh, he didn't do the sensitivity. Let's restart this. Yep, good, 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 good. Okay. Well, I do hope you'll get a lot of people looking at your fluffy tails and maybe even want to commission you. Let's see. Our ear is way too high. I think the head is a bit too tall. Well, on the side of news, book 4 was returned to me. And I already edited the first episode yesterday again. I did plan to do 2 today, but then I hit a migraine and I was like, well, my migraines usually are a couple of hours. And then everything is fine again. But this time, well, it's probably because of the heat. It didn't vanish that easily. Let's see, the thumb goes over here. You see the thumb on the top. And you see a little finger on top of it. And then partly, when my migraine had finally settled a bit, we spotted a mouse in our garden. And you all know what happened with the last mouse. So we had a mouse-friendly trap in the garden. And I caught him, the mouse, in a day actually. So it's a really, really, really good trap. So I took it away, the little mouse, to a big park. So no, the cat didn't get the mouse. The mouse-friendly trap got the mouse. And I brought the mouse alive and well, even fed it during the day because I couldn't leave because I was at work. Gave it a little bit of water, gave it a little bit of a cookie, which I had lying around. And made sure it was in the shade. And then I took it out. However, it was probably too hot for me still outside because I didn't feel well when I came home and I was only outside for like half an hour. So I took some extra rest. Made sure I had dinner with fluids and salt. But yes, so editing today didn't go as planned. Hopefully I can edit tomorrow. And of course, swimming club is starting soon again. Nibbling away a little bit more time, but because I got it back and I need about 2 months to edit it, means September, October, and it's due in November. So, but still, it's the last time I'll be doing Dutch Comic Con. It's when the story is done, all it's needed just to add a little bit of art and make the cover in Dutch. So that's not that I should be able to do that in a day. Then order a test print just to see how it would look. Wait, I'm missing my navigator. That's supposed to be here. Let's get my navigator back. Navigator. There we go. So it should be doable to still have this finished before Dutch Comic Con. But I doubt book 5 will be done in January. Shouldn't be much of a problem considering the release is probably Fantasy Fest, which is March, February, March, depending on when. And otherwise, well, forgive me, but I'm not willing to risk my health by working way too hard. I still have a day job of 30 hours. Still have my company, which takes several hours a week. I soon have my volunteer again. I have my household, so I'm assuming that if there are fans out there, they can accept the fact it might be a month or two late. is actually a bit too... Wait, this doesn't make sense. I do like the body, but this is not what I'm looking for. Shame, 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 shame. Wait, wait, wait. How about... I just saved this just in case. There we go. You can go over here. There we go. But still, book 4 in the Dutch version now should be faster. And less editing, but you still need to read everything. You can't just assume and accept every change. Wait, yes, short sleeves today because it's hot and even policemen are allowed to wear short sleeves when it's hot out there. For the record, this one didn't happen for real. This is just in good fun. Let's see, because then the thumb goes over here. What? That's way too big. Usually I don't pre-sketch anymore, but today I feel like I want to pre-sketch. I have a feeling that might be a better idea. So I follow my hunch and I pre-sketch. Just like someone who followed the workshop with me last weekend. It's never wrong to use guidelines. If you need them, use them. People have been asking me, when do you stop using guidelines? Well, never. And sometimes you need more than other days. It was a lovely lady I had at the workshop. She discovered chibi art for the first time. She wanted to learn how to do normal art. And then she said, I really like the big heads and the little bodies. And I like, that's chibi. How about we change the lesson from basic manga to basic chibi? And she really had a lot of fun. Of course, I gave her some basic manga because that's where you start out. So I wonder what she'll be doing. Okay, this needs to be a little bit more tilted. There we go. There we go. Let's see. That one goes over here. Is it on his left arm? I do not know. But for the sake of the comic, it is. I always draw his head too big. It's way too Megamind. Never saw that movie, by the way. Okay, head needs to be a little bit bigger. Probably it is more proportionate for realism, but I'm not going for realism. There we go. Ears a bit too high. Big back of his head. Has been a while since we had our overzealous police officer. Used to have him a couple of times. Creating accidents. Finding little old ladies who were walking their dog. Let's see, we're with 5 people now. Let's see, that's me. It's the other one. And a half, of course. This is more bored. Needs to be more strict angry. And I bet a lot of police officers would actually applaud this achievement. And then ask, are you looking both ways when crossing the street? Yeah, okay, have fun. A bit more. But I do really like it that I have music now as well. And considering the coming days will be super hot again, I will probably find time to edit anyway. And that way I probably won't get annoyed by neighbors again who have their lovely music on. Yeah, if I wouldn't have my job, I would probably stream in the morning as well. But I kinda have obligations, job, all that jazz. I need to get rid of this. There we go. Besides, my neighbors probably don't have jobs and therefore don't care what other people think and therefore stream loud music all day long. Anyway, my mouse trap is all set again in case there is a second mouse. Thus far I only saw one little mouse. Sometimes I wish I would live in a very quiet neighborhood. And actually, it is a quiet neighborhood most of the time. Just not during the summer. And especially not summer vacations. Because some people just have all the time of the world and forget there are other people who still have jobs. And the last thing I would like to do is be a nuisance to other people. That's why I'm always asking if you hear things yes or no. that's a bit too much. There we go. Oops. At least I'm assuming I'm allowed to hum on my own stream. That shouldn't be copyright striked. Hmm. So for the past few week I've been writing Moon Children again. Actually, right when I get into the vibe, I received book 4 back, but that's okay. That way I can think a bit more about Moon Children. Because I was starting to get stuck again. But at least now I can think a bit more which way I want to head with the story. And when book 4 is done, I'll head to book 5 English. And when I need to wait for book 5 Dutch again, which I doubt will take long, I can write a bit more. And of course, Penny Part 5 needs to be done next year. But I have a feeling everything will take a little bit longer. And that's just because, well, the world's changing yet again. I need to go to the office more often. It drains a lot of my energy. Effectively just taking away a whole day of editing. Volunteer work returns. Takes away a whole day as well. But we'll see what the future will bring. It still has to stay fun. And if people demand, I should just create books and I believe they call them chunk them out. I have no idea what's called, but just publishing one book after another. You'll notice it with quality. You'll notice it with the artwork. You'll notice it with there will be more typos. So if you want quality, you have to keep me sane. Even though it's a hobby, it's a very serious hobby. And like I said, it's either quality or crap. And nobody wins with that. Hence why I let my editors take all the time they need with the story. I don't set deadlines. I know they're fast anyway. And that way everybody stays happy. Of course, I still have my visual novel I want to return to. But first A, then B. Visual novel will be made, only not as fast as everybody hopes. And if people want me to go faster, then I have to take more vacation days. And I need to buy my vacation days. Then people will have to donate so I can afford those vacation days. But at least next year I already have a nice vacation lining up in November, 2 weeks. And I have a week around Christmas, which will probably be family business as well, because Christmas. But I still have some days left next year. Well, Dutch Comic Con won't happen twice, but I always combine it with the vacation, so that shouldn't change too much. And Elfia won't happen again, and that's pretty much a week's worth of vacation as well. So I should have some more days. Hmm. He's a bit teeny tiny, isn't he, compared to Officer Idiot? There we go. The wonders of digital art. But if it's this hot, it's not nice to be in the attic, which means it's also not nice to work on my visual novel and all that jazz. But at least I'm almost done with scanning. I'm still scanning presets in my studio. I think I might need about a week or 4 until I've finished that. Then I can return to my scrapbooking examples, because I still need to make a lot of examples for those. Someone already said she was interested, so I'll focus on those examples first. And yes, I also will make extra cutouts for a certain someone. And again, I'm sorry I'm not that fast, but then at least you have to stay nice to me. And that was a joke, by the way, because jokes don't really translate through the through stream. And if I'm done with the scrapbook examples, then I may just yeah, I also need to photograph all my BJD doll eyes. By the way, I did open the page for it online. Just didn't announce it yet. I will announce it in 2 weeks, because right now there are only 3 pairs of eyes listed. Because taking those photographs does take a while as well. At least if you want quality, well, not that I'm a quality photographer, but at least if you want somewhat quality photographs. Oh, that's not good, that's not good. And I have other resin art that I need to make pictures of. So I still have a lot of pictures to take, but at least the end is near there as well. And when I'm done with that, then yeah, I have more edit time in my studio again. Well, at least this is an easy part. Okay, let's not risk it and just use a tool for this. I need a little leaning stand. Nah, I'll just first do this. Then I'll take this, copy it. And of course, whenever I get a workshop or, well, if I have to give a workshop and if I have a paid assignment, that always goes first because bills need to be paid. But in the winter, I might just be more up in the attic again in the evening. And then I might just either game stream, because apparently people are watching my game streams on YouTube. I have no idea why anyone would do that. But okay, if people are interested in it, then fine, I'll just post them there. This is still an art channel and it will stay an art channel. But apparently people do like my art streams, my game streams. I don't know what people find interesting about it because people just only hear my side and sometimes a bit of the story. But then again, I don't really like watching streams that much. I rather stream myself or I watch highlights. I just have the attention span of a mushroom, so. There are people who call it hypocrite if you give urgency to paid assignments. And I'm like, yeah, how am I supposed to pay the bills without income? Okay. Sketch text away. I'll just make the 30 by hand. Well, if you would like to stream, what's keeping you? It's not like I have a big audience. I usually have about 4 or 5 people watching or less. I gave up being a popular YouTuber or streamer or whatever. I just do it for enjoyment now. Because if I would try to do this for a living, especially with all the algorithms, I would go crazy. Well, it depends on what you want to stream. Do you want to stream a live video? Then yeah, you need something that can record a video, but a phone is decent enough. I just use a screen recorder so you don't see my face. I have no idea what an Elgato is. Ah, Twitch streaming of game. Oh, that's the wrong one. Ah, a capture card to stream console games. Yeah, that's kinda. If you want to stream console games, then I guess you need that. To be honest, I'm not really. I don't really know a lot about that, so I can't really advise. Well, if you need a second screen, um, maybe a kringloop. Sometimes you can find decent things over there. And to be honest, screens are not that expensive. By the way, the fourth monitor I hooked up is my old TV. So I can finally use my TV again. And it's still duplicate from my other screen, so technically not really useful. So if you have a TV, why not use that as a second monitor? If you don't have a TV, yeah, well then but I gotta admit, I'm very spoiled with my 4 screens. It is absolutely not needed and way overdone. 3 screens I really like because one is my what's it called? My uh, social media connect, like my chat programs and my stream chat and my navigator. I have my main screen, the one you're seeing that I'm streaming from, and I have my first screen that shows my Twitch channel. In this case, my music, just my MP3s I'm listening. It's showing OBS, and I can actually close my sound screen. Don't really need that right now. Oh, and it shows the layers for my what's it called again? Layers from Photoshop. And when I use Clip Studio Paint, I see my full preview on that screen. Might need to reset things now that my setup has changed and all that jazz. But I still remember when I streamed crafts, which I do want to do again in the future. Just I have too much on my plate at the wrong moment, so later. Then I watched through my laptop, and I really had issues with checking the chat on one of my phones, the Instagram chat, because you can't see that on a desktop. There we go, that's better. This one's almost done, just filling a few holes. Is this even on random or not? Should be on random. Yeah, it's on random. But screen setups are just like craft space or art space. Whatever setup you'll change it at least 4 more times before you're satisfied. So in order to hook up my 4th monitor, I pull the all cables out again, which means I need to clean up all the cables again. I really have a lot of cables. But still have to do some art for Okuta. I need to redo a page, upscaling it. Might have to upscale more pages. So it depends on the weather Sunday if I can do that. And congrats on finishing the tail. And new layer. And I'm not really sure what I want for the cover of Penny anyway. Plus I haven't received new Okuta back from all the editors yet anyway. So I still have some time. It's due in October with Fantasy Fest, so that should be doable. Okay, that can move. Right, shading. And this is now probably, oh, you remember these settings, that's nice. Ooh, that's a bit too much. For the body, it doesn't have to be that much. It usually just takes a really lot when there we go. Okay, and then for the other things I can put this up. Well, you might have some luck and then you can finish a fifth tail set for Abonai. Not sure when Abonai is, by the way. I know I can't attend. Or at least get a head start. Need to redo this. Forgot that. And of course, now we go for effecties. Mhm. Blur, Gaussian blur, just a little Gaussian blur. Bit more. And to get some slight red effects. And we'll just clean up afterwards. No, I just need to clean up afterwards, which means I just need to go this. Okay, and then I need to go to this layer and select this, 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 and this. And then if I remove, go to this layer and I press delete, everything is suddenly like that. And now I just need to lower it, maybe multiply it. Okay, and now we need to do the background. Could of course zoom in, but why would I do that? Yeah, I'll just do that one by hand. Okay, and it's outside and it's very sunny. So we'll be having, reminds me of, what time do you need to start tomorrow? I have a feeling I know what time I should start tomorrow, but I kinda want to know for sure. Right. Two-step verification. No, no, wait, wait. Well, okay. This works too. Here we go. Then I need to do this. Okay. And this should be hooked to this one. Yep. And yeah, I need to start early tomorrow. Could I have done this after the stream? Of course I could have done this after the stream. But it was bothering me right now. Otherwise I forget it and then I get all huffy and puffy and it's cold hot and all that jazz. The 30 shouldn't be 30 pixels or points. 10 and black. There we go. Return of the text. And let's see how the balloons work. It's a bit too big. Let's see if I need to change the text or the balloons. Let's see, can we? This balloon needs to be a lot smaller. Just make the balloon a little bit smaller. And then we need to do this. Okay, you guys may go test check. Meanwhile, I'll make a little screenshot for those who are not able to answer through chat. Then I can take a sip from my drink. I have a feeling that during my upcoming breaks in November and December, I will stream a few times games, by the way, and then I'll have even more scheduled for YouTube. Okay, text looks fine. Just put it in here so that the others can check it. Oops. And then we're going to, no, made this mistake last week. This one. Then my screen can goes back. Is it the night today? Yeah, it's already the night. Mhm. Okay, you guys can give your opinion about this. I do wonder if I make this maximized. Wow, I can read it quite well on my screen. Okay. Oh, I need to make a preview image. Almost forgot that. Okay. One is typing in another chat screen. Let's first save the comic because I accidentally forgot to save the comic. Okay, that's been processed. Now I can close you. Open the banner. This time no issues with the saving the comic. Let's check the weather for next week. And I know that sounds weird. Why would I check that? But that's a way I can say what to expect for next week's stream. Let's see. Next. Oh, 27 degrees next Tuesday. Considering it was 29 up here, it might be quite moist. Humid is the word. But this week should still be hot. And of course, Monday is going to be hot again. But next week, it might be late again. If it's again this hot, then I might start the stream a bit later. Of course, this means less sleepy time, which I kind of have to do right now. Anyway, if you are wherever you are this weekend, take good care of yourself. Hydrate. Look for cool. If you are in costume, make sure you have a cool costume near, because your health is kind of very important. So I'll be seeing you next week. Might stream a game, but considering the heat, I doubt it. So I'll be seeing you next week then. I do need to look where my OBS is now. Okay, my OBS is here. Okay, bye bye.